Hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at Ecovacs' new flagship robot, the X11 OmniCyclone. This is Ecovacs' best yet, and the robot packs several innovations, including an advanced battery system that gives a better runtime than any other robot, and a bagless dock that's easy to take care of. Today we'll go over the features of the X11, put it through all kinds of cleaning tests, see how it holds up after exaggerated cleaning jobs, and I'll show you how to take care of it. The X11 comes with a brand new dock, the OmniCyclone station. For the mopping, there's two onboard tanks, one for clean water and one for the collected dirty water. I like how they're easy to access and work with. In front, the X11 has the new bagless cyclonic dust collection bin. It's easy to remove and empty and has a large capacity. I'll talk more about the bagless setup later on, but it's great. The side panel removes, and at the bottom there's dual cleaning solution tanks, one for general all-purpose cleaning solution and a small tank for concentrated heavy-duty cleaning solution. The robot itself is very smart and loaded with all of Ecovacs' latest tech. Underneath the robot, there's the Zero Tangle 3.0 brush roll, which does a good job resisting hair wrap, but also cleans carpeting surprisingly well. There's also the Osmo 2.0 mopping roller, which features self-washing and excellent edge cleaning. Using True Edge 3.0, the mopping roller can extend outwards and does a good job hugging walls. There's even little wheels on the side of the mopping roller, and the edge of the roller is coated in rubber to help prevent it from scraping walls as it hugs them. It has a smart side brush too, which spins slowly and can turn on and off when cleaning large messes to prevent scatter. The wheels are unique with an extra set of assistance wheels for climbing over thresholds. In testing, it had no problem climbing over the obstacles I threw at it. On board, there's a dirty water tank that the robot self-cleans and a dirt bin that the robot self-empties. One of my favorite features is this robot's unique battery system. It has a large capacity battery that uses pouch cells and is capable of fast charging during cleaning in short bursts. This allows the robot to clean for hours at a time at full power with minimal breaks. It's so cool. This extended runtime makes it ideal for cleaning large homes. Now let's test the robot. Let's start with an obstacle avoidance test. I tested the obstacle avoidance on both hard floors and carpeting with a variety of different sized objects. It did great, dodging the small cords and shoes, and only tapped one object on carpeting, a small Kirby pouch. Ecovacs was one of the first robot companies to implement AI obstacle avoidance, and it's better than ever. The X11 does a great job dodging clutter. Next, let's test a standout feature, the Osmo Mopping. On my kitchen floor, I've put down a bunch of soy sauce and let it dry and get stuck onto the floor. I've set the X11 to mop this area twice with its highest water output. The X11 has Ecovacs' best mopping yet. They've updated the mopping roller to a new high-density nylon material, and it has additional downward pressure for the roller, delivering excellent results. You can adjust it, but another thing I like is that the robot is pretty generous with water. It does a great job self-cleaning the mopping roller as well as washing floors. After 2 passes, it got nearly all of it, so I ran it again and it got the rest. In terms of mopping performance, this is one of the best available. Self-cleaning roller mops are already better, but Ecovacs is on their Gen 2 with lots of improvements. It cleans great and does an excellent job edge cleaning. Next, let's see how it cleans carpeting. On this red rug, I've grounded a bunch of fake pet hair, and I've also added longer hair of multiple lengths to test the tangle-free function. I set the X11 to vacuum this area twice at full power. Putting the rug down onto this floor caused a little confusion for the Ecovacs as it realized the floor type was changed and affected coverage this first time vacuuming it. I went over the carpet afterwards to see what it picked up versus what it left behind. The robot did a great job. The auto empty worked well, fully emptying all the hair out of the dirt cup, and it cleaned the filter screen and the dirt cup as well. The tangle free worked well too, with just a single strand left on the self-cleaning brush roll. Normally you just dump the dirt out of the bottom of the bin, but when necessary you can easily take it apart further. The very fine fake pet hair stuck to the shroud inside the dirt cup, so I took it apart to remove it, but look how much it picked up. Overall pickup was excellent. It grabbed a ton and auto-emptied well into the base station. The other vacuum found a fair amount, but due to confusion, the robot missed some parts of the rug on the second pass, affecting its result. Overall, it did great. Ecovacs has greatly improved the carpet pickup performance of their robots, and the X11 is their best yet, and right up there with the best options available. Now let's see how it handles vacuuming and mopping. I put down a free-for-all of kitchen crumbs and set the robot to first vacuum the floors, then mop them afterwards. I hit a snag when filming this, and I had to restart it, so it edge cleaned part of the room twice, vacuumed the room, then mopped the floors. Edge cleaning is overall excellent. With the second try, it did a great job grabbing debris along the edge. Overall pickup on hard floors is great too. One feature I love is that if the X11 senses it's picking up a lot of debris from the middle of the room, the side brush will stop spinning to prevent scatter. This works great. I wish the feature would come on more often, or you could simply turn the side brush off when the robot isn't edge cleaning a room. Once it's done vacuuming, it auto-empties, which I found throughout my testing is a little louder than I would like, but works very well. Then it preps the mop roller and continues. Using the TruEdge 3.0, the edge cleaning when mopping is great. The robot constantly adjusts the mopping roller and really hugs walls and baseboards, resulting in excellent overall mopping coverage. Overall mopping is great too. It uses more water than other mopping robots I've tested, but it does a great job keeping itself clean and washing the roller when done. So I don't mind that it's a thirsty robot because it works well. The result was excellent, only missing a few oats along the edge. Keep in mind this is an extreme test, but I think you'll be happy with how well this robot works in your home. For a final test, let's see how the X11 does vacuuming wall-to-wall carpeting. On my living room floor, I've put down a variety of light to heavy particles and set the X11 to vacuum this area twice at full power. Regardless of settings, this is a very quiet robot. The navigation is great, and I found the robot doesn't get hung up on things like the raised sides of the legs of my desk, which trips up most other robots. It also doesn't get confused by mirrors or odd furniture. Edge cleaning on carpeting could be better, but like most robots, it's held back by the narrow main brush roll that doesn't reach the edge and relies entirely on the side brush. However, anything the main brush roll can get to, it gobbles right up. There's all kinds of settings for how you want it to clean, but it's very smart and methodical and takes its time. I like that you can have it vacuum rooms multiple times per clean. After it's finished one full clean, it'll vacuum the room again going a different direction. This helps with overall pickup and allows the robot to work the carpet mat better. I almost always use this feature. The robot did an excellent job, only missing some debris along the edge. For daily cleaning, I found this to be one of the best performing robots I've ever tested. On carpeting, it seems to do a better job than average with surface litter pickup at one pass cleaning. You can hear the brush roll grooming the carpeting while it's running, and it leaves nice carpet lines. After all those tests, let's take a look at how it took care of itself, and I'll give you some maintenance tips as I clean it up. The robot used a good amount of its clean water for the mopping and washing, and the water it collected was filthy. The sink where the robot washes the Osmo roller is easy to remove and had some debris collected on it. Occasionally tap this off in the trash, or you can wash the sink if needed. If necessary, wipe off the area where the sink sets in and check the back of the dock. The sink just sets back in, and the robot will let you know if anything needs immediately addressed. The dirt cup is easy to empty, with a button on the bottom that opens a trap door. It's just like a typical bagless vacuum. There's a washable filter assembly in the top of the cup, and the lid twists and unlocks to access it. I've used this robot a lot, and the filter is still spotless, so the OmniCyclone pack on the stock does an excellent job keeping the filter clean. The filter is washable as needed, and I would check it a couple times a year. Because the bagless system works so well, the filter won't need attention often. With the lid off, the Cyclone pack lifts out. The Cyclone pack has a shroud, a mesh screen filter, and I would wipe or vacuum that off occasionally too, as it will clog over time and need occasional cleaning. I really like this setup and prefer this over disposable bags. It's low maintenance, and it's so cool to see everything the robot is collecting. Compared to other high-end bagged robots, there's no running cost. I would just pick up an extra set of filters for the robot, and you'll be set for years of use. The brush roll stayed nice and clean with no hair wrap. I would occasionally remove and check the brush roll and wipe out the brush roll housing, as they'll both build up dirt over time. The brush roll and bottom plate can be wiped off as needed too. When you put the bottom plate back on, make sure the tabs are tucked into the brush roll housing so it's seated correctly, otherwise it won't clean well. The mopping roller stayed very clean and didn't require removal this time. There's a squeegee and collection screen in front of the mopping roller which you can remove and clean as needed, but getting it reinstalled was tricky. I would remove the mopping roller quarterly and clean out the area around it, but so far mine is doing a great job taking care of itself. Wipe off the various sensors around the outside and front of the robot. The dirty water tank was flushed out, but some debris was collected inside it, so I would occasionally take a look at it and rinse it out as needed. After auto-emptying, the robot did a good job cleaning the screen and the dirt cup, but the filter was still holding quite a bit of fine dust. The auto-emptying works well, but like many robots, the filter cleaning could be better. The easiest way to clean the filter is to occasionally vacuum it off with another vacuum, or the filter is washable. I bought extra filters for this robot so I can rotate them out. I do find the filter needs regular attention, as it will slowly clog over several cleaning runs. The little screen in the dirt cup can also slowly clog as well, so occasionally vacuum it off and make sure it's totally clear. Just like the filter and dirt cup, it's all washable when necessary. The way this all fits back together is a little tricky, with 4 parts making up the dirt cup. It would be nice if the filter was easier to access, since it will require regular cleaning. That's all there is to it. The robot does an excellent job taking care of itself, the auto-emptying works great, and the mop self-washing is excellent. Of course, it's still not maintenance-free, and the robot will remind you through the app when it's time to take care of it. So there you have it. The Ecovacs X11 OmniCyclone is one of the best robots I've ever tested. It's smart, powerful, thorough, and the new battery system leapfrogs the competition. It does an excellent job on carpeting, hard floors, and has one of the best mopping systems available. There's a few things I'd like to see improved on future models. I'd like if the edge cleaning on carpeting was better, but it's a problem with most robots since the main brush roll is narrow and can't get close to the edges of rooms. A wider brush roll would be welcome too, because it would help the robot vacuum rooms faster with fewer overlapping passes. So although they both work great, a wider brush roll and mopping roller would be welcome. The robot's dirt cup filter setup could be better, as it still holds fine dust after auto-emptying, so it'll still require regular cleaning from the user. The dock has a great multi-cyclone pack, and if the robot had one as well, this wouldn't be an issue. The smart side brush is great, and I like how it can lift up and out of the way to avoid scatter. It would help with corner and edge cleaning if it could extend outward, but what they have here is very smart. A feature I would like is the ability to have it only active when edge cleaning rooms, but shut off when cleaning the center, to avoid scatter completely and improve the great carpet lines the robot leaves. The dock is great. I love the bagless design, which saves a lot of money in running cost. Some disposable robot bags can be pretty pricey. The bagless system they used is excellent too, with a great multi-cyclonic filtration system that won't require frequent emptying or filter washing. The bin is large, and I like that it has a wide entrance, so it's less likely to clog when emptying. Because it has this great setup, I would like to see a HEPA exhaust filter on this dock or some kind of sealed HEPA filtration setup. I would also like if the dock were quieter when auto-emptying. It's not ear-splitting, but it's pretty loud. This robot is pretty thirsty, and if you let it, it will use a lot of water when mopping and auto-washing. I like that it really cleans floors and takes care of itself well, so I don't mind this, but larger tanks would be beneficial. Expect to fill and empty these at least weekly if you're having it mop every day with a decent amount of water. The mopping roller lifts up when cleaning carpeting, but in my home it's still dragged on carpeting. Because it self-cleans the mopping roller, there shouldn't be issues with cross-contamination like robots with spinning mop pads, and there's things you can do in the app to minimize this, like having it wash the roller at the dock after mopping individual rooms. But some type of guard or shield for the mop roller that kicks in when going onto carpeting would prevent this. Overall, though, my complaints are minimal. This is the best Ecovacs robot ever made. As far as mopping robots available today, this is among the very best, and there's only a few in this class of robot. Among those, this is the only one with a bagless dock, and it has the best battery life. The robot can run for hours at a time with minimal breaks, so the X11 would be ideal for large floor plans and big busy homes. It's a best-in-class mop, but this model is also great for carpeting and would be ideal for homes with lots of carpeting or different floor types. I always enjoy reading your comments. Please like and subscribe, and don't hesitate if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.